In Iceland, we have to be creative because the nature is not always so friendly.
Gudrun Yngvadottir has been using creative problem-solving to blaze new trails all her life.
If there is an obstacle, there's always an opportunity. It's just a new challenge and you find a creative way to solve it.
Gudrun's perseverance comes from her Icelandic roots.
I remember many times my father took me hiking and I thought it was too difficult. He said, if you enjoy the journey, it makes it easier to reach your goals. My parents taught me to enjoy the nature and plant trees.
Her mother planted seeds of self-confidence that helped Gudrun grow into a multifaceted woman. During college, Gudrun met John.
I thought he was the most handsome man in the school, but he never saw me.
We were one weekend out on the countryside.
We were doing an activity, a kind of icebreaker.
And then suddenly I saw this young girl.
He asked me to dance.
And I fall in love with her. And I think she fell in love with me.
And after that, we have been together. We were 17.
We have been helping each other all our lives.
Some people do have 2 children and a dog, but we have 2 children and 4,000 trees.
We went to our summer cottage planting trees.
I wanted to climb the trees that were this small.
And now we are planting trees with our grandchildren.
Your mom planted this tree when she was about your age.
Really?
Yeah.
It's amazing to go and see what they have done. They're really big.
It has taught me that everything takes time and you will see the result in the end.
I want to be a good role model for my children and my grandchildren. I want them to see what is important.
One of her role models is Vigdis Finnbogadottir, the world's first democratically elected female president.
I was so proud to see this woman come forward, and I knew her personally because she was my French teacher.
She was among my students in high school and a very charming person, intelligent and well educated.
Gudrun's first degree was in biomedical science from the University of Iceland.
I was working at the laboratory for a while.
She is a problem-solving person. She taught me how to lead a team.
I became a trainer, a teacher, by accident.
While living in Sweden and raising 2 young children, she studied education, management and leadership. She was destined to become the Vice Director of Continuing Education at the University of Iceland.
Very solid scientific foundations.
I think it would be great to have it here regularly.
What I really liked was her dedication to whatever we were doing.
Success in her career didn't stop Gudrun from being committed to her passions, including art.
I said to myself, I don't want to die and never have been able to study art history. So I think it's about time to make that dream come true. Being an artist or open to art gives you opportunity to see all the colors of life, all the shapes of life.
Gudrun has, in all aspects of her life, been creative.
Her creativity and leadership have been an asset to Lions.
One of the biggest contributions Gudrun have made was with Lions Quest.
She founded several LIA clubs when I was a teenager.
She was also thinking even further ahead. Those people would probably become good Lions members in the future.
To accomplish more, to serve more people, we need more members, both men and women. And we have to develop new leaders, both men and women.
Gudrun taught me everything I know about Lions. First when we were preparing for the World Sight Day, but then also through the leadership school that I took.
It was one of the first in Europe, and it have made a big step forward for us Lions in Iceland.
Lions Club Eik are extremely proud to have Gudrun as the international president. Gudrun will inspire the world by her Icelandic character. She is indeed a role model.
I have the challenge and opportunity to be the first woman.
She will make a difference for Lions, especially making people realize men and women are equal. We should have equal opportunities within Lions.
The world around us is changing, And we cannot just do what we did last year or last decade. We have to go at the same speed and the same direction as the communities we live in. We have to move forward.
Gudrun Yngvadottir, 2018 to 19 International President.